This one is a very sensitive topic, so I also need to tread carefully because I might be walking on thin ice here. But where I come from, they say it takes a village to raise a child. And I've grown to see every child as mine, irrespective of who the biological father is. This is my reaction to Sister Sibisi's video about a child, a daughter, a beautiful daughter that is now of blessed memory. She came out to make a video, and then I noticed some things which don't really sit well with me. This is not a video trying to portray CBC, Sisley, as the killer of a child, nor is it in defense of Sisley. I just need to bring this to our attention. As it is now, there are speculations that she might have, been the reason behind the daughter's demise, which I don't want to believe after watching a video. However, I would like you to just put these few points, about 3 or 4, into consideration, because last time I listened to Jay Israel, he talked about him receiving calls from CBC's family members, saying they suspect Sisley killed her daughter. These are from direct members now, just the same way she did with her 2 ex-husbands. They were both poisoned and eventually assassinated. And the police have confirmed that there's an ongoing case in regard to those murders. Yes, what I want to point out in this video, I'm not going to show the video here because of copyright, but I'm sure you've all seen the video. I posted it, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? You may want to see, take a watch. On the screen here, you can see, there's no doubt TK, who happened to be the daughter of Sisley, I don't know if I'm pronouncing the name well, the beautiful girl that died, there's no doubt she died of brain hemorrhage. Doctors have confirmed that. But what I'm worried about is what triggered that brain hemorrhage. So I did a research and I found out it is possible, to induce brain hemorrhage by just methanol poisoning. Methanol is a chemical you can get from anywhere. The most minute amount of methanol, even they say a spoon or 2, can cause brain hemorrhage. So here, okay, I'm not going to just even open it, but about 7 people who died of brain hemorrhage in America, they found out about 5 of them had ingestion of methanol. 2 survived, 5 died. What could have caused this girl's brain hemorrhage? Because she was fine, like the mother said. That is one thing. So the fact that the doctors confirmed she died of brain hemorrhage does not, elude the fact that something caused it. So you might want to ask what caused it. Did she mistakenly ingest methanol, or was it an intentional act by somebody? I wouldn't know. Then 2, in this video that our sister made, you can see how she, kind of forced her son to take part in that interview. That boy is still too fragile. He's still seeing a psychologist. Still too fragile, to be, put on air like that. And, make him relieve the pain of having to lose his sister. Sisley in that video was trying to push an agenda, which is to, prove a point to us of our innocence. I don't think there's any need for that. If you're innocent and you lost a child, you don't need to prove to anybody. You should be grieving. You should be, mourning your child. A month and few days is too short a time for you to come on air and start trying to, defend yourself. Not everybody here is stupid. Now, in that video, Sisley made sure she documented the last moments of her daughter. She said she was in her room and the baby came in. And for a reason she didn't know, she started filming, she started recording the child. I find that very strange. She recorded the child, which she showed in that video, continuously until this child decided to leave and then, said a good night. Okay? Let's say that, it's possible to happen. You can just decide to just, record. Now, what baffles me is, like she said, after 30 minutes, the same child came back into the room, supposedly to wash her face in Sisley's bathroom, which is very possible. But what I don't understand is, when the girl came in the second time, Sisley took out her phone again and started recording the same child. Who does that? Recorded the child even till the child was inside the bathroom, washing her face. She was still filming the child. I don't understand that part. Why are you documenting, the child? Or maybe that's not what you're doing. You might have to explain to us. Why were you recording? You recorded the first time and you recorded again the second time. Is it because you want to show the world what you are showing us now, that you didn't take part in her death? It's strange. Then, after recording the second time, the child went out and straight to her room. And then you switch off your phone, you went to bed, like you said. Only for your son to hear her scream. Your daughter was screaming, but you didn't hear. Your son heard. It's not strange. You all slept in different rooms. Your son could hear his sister scream. That must have been a very loud scream, but you didn't hear. Yet your room is very close to your daughter's, like you said. Okay, and then you took this baby. The baby was brought into your room, and then you tried to put her to bed, and you didn't call any doctor at that particular time because you didn't see any reason to. Okay, let's say that is done. That is allowed. And then you close the baby's eyes with what do you call that mask to sleep. Then this brother saw the sister bleeding. That was when you rushed her. And the baby was complaining that she couldn't see, That was an emergency right there. Okay, I don't know how long it took. You took the baby to the hospital. And they said she stopped breathing. You see, it can happen like that. But sister said the doctors asked them to go home. And then she left. I don't think a mother will leave her daughter like that. You could have easily walked out of the theater or whatever and just waited outside. But instead, she went home. She left and went home. Like she said, she was wearing a nice gown. Okay? But when she got home, she got a call from the hospital again, asking her to come back. And she asked them why. They said she forgot to sign a document, a paper or something. She then made it she made it emphatic that she went back to the hospital still wearing the nightgown. Why did she stress on that? Wearing the nightgown. So when she went home, she didn't change. Well, isn't that the reason why they asked you to go home so you could change and eat and relax and then come back? But she went there, and when she got the call, she came back again, still wearing the nightgown. I don't understand why she has to explain that part like that. You see? Now, the son is not ready for this video. 1, methanol can cause brain hemorrhage. 2, the videos you made were uncalled for. It's too early for that. The hospital, saying the daughter died of brain hemorrhage might be an established fact, but they didn't give us the cause of that brain hemorrhage. I hope it is not what I'm thinking. There was a case, for those who might be very sensitive to this video and I want to come with insults and the likes. Don't forget about the case of that policewoman. I've forgotten her name now, in South Africa. The one that ended up killing about 6 to 7 members of her family, 5 to 7 members of her family for insurance money. A policewoman. I think they sentenced her now to life. She would, put up an insurance, a life insurance for a member of the family, even her own boyfriend, and then get hitmen to, take out the person, and get money. She got millions. So the one that actually failed her was when she was trying to kill her own mom, her own mother. And she sent a hired killer only for the person to get there. At the verge of killing the woman, she found that she was very old and fragile, and he couldn't do it. So he left and instead called the police. I saw it on the news. This same policewoman didn't know she was talking to policemen. And she told them how to kill her mom. She took them to a filling station, which we call garage in South Africa here, to get petrol. So they could burn the house. They don't shoot her, but it will be too obvious. Set the house on fire. Luckily, the police people turned on her, and that's how it ended. Cicely's first husband was poisoned, according to J. Israel. He survived, and then he was later gunned down. The second husband, the same thing. Is that a coincidence? I don't know. I just hope this baby's soul will rest in peace, and Cicely will be able to clear her name, because that child belonged to everybody. Thank you very much.